a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better? And pull it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Up he goes! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Hernus at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Seedorf. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that's a throw. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nedved gets into a good position. Pull it. Oh, well played. Well, that is one way to stop him. Goes down, but nothing given. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's Hullet. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Good driving run.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar. Yeah. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing. Bellingham.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, it's Seedorf. Great ball, and he's in. Hernus! Oh, off the bar! He's played it long. Now it's Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Luis Suarez, showing good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yeah. And here's Suarez. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Hullet. Distributed tidily. Hoisted in. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Ernest has found the net here, of course. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar. Half-time getting close now. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Picks out brilliant. And the finish! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous.
There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Messi. And it's Vieira. And that's a dangerous ball. Can he finish? Off the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's felt that, hasn't he? He won't be happy with that one. Nedved tries to play it through. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's the throw. And it's Messi. He's played it back.
That's good pressure.
Header! Oh, taken with style. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Shot a goal! Oh, he's hit the bar! Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. Ernest. And that's been intercepted. And here's Suarez. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found a way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the counter is on. And it's Nedved. Nedved, good strong midfield running here. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Suarez. Bellingham. Bellingham. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neymar's cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Pull it. That's Nedved. And now the breakaway. Nedved on a strong run down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. That looks a good cross. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
And the shot! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Mbappe.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here.
And he shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 6, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number
Nedved.
11, Del Piero. Number 23, Nedved.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Now it's Haaland. Cruyff. Good purposeful running this.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Messi. And this is Cruyff. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Cruyff's cross. He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rummenigge. Gravenberg. That is a brilliant interception. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Messi. Bale. Terrific header. And that is the last effort of the game. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that... sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic will be important here.
He's not the biggest necessarily, Jim, I suppose, but he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yeah, I think he'll have a busy time going past opponents. I think he has great ability to play anywhere across the front line and deliver.
He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Stojkovic, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Piero. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. De Ligt. Here's Rodri. Del Piero. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero going face to face with his great rival. Oh, that's fabulous. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Out to the left it goes. Can he latch onto this? Chance, surely! What a quick... Oh, he's been caught napping! That's a good run down the left. And that's going right the way across. And he skips past his man. He's shifting through the gears here. Showing good feet. Can he get on the end of this? Play for a goal kick. Caceres is there and he can pick it up. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hangs terrific header. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Aims beyond the defence. He has a look out. Van Nistelrooy is herring after that one. Stood up well to him there. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Good take. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, it's been flattened there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for options for movement. Stojkovic. Oh, played through for the wide man. And this is Hazard. Now it's Bale. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, super find. He's through, now is he in? Shoots! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, They were awfully hard to stop.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
And the shot! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking it
Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Threads one in, and Dijk gets across to intercept that. Stojkovic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now that's well seen too. Great vision. Raul. Pele. Del Piero. Now Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Mbappe. Now there's a decent chance! No mistake! 200. It's the goal they all... There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. That gets things going for the second half. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? Messi. Pele tries to pass it through. Can he finish? Yes! And the lead is extended still further. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well.
Mbappe! He has done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. He takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Not the most accurate pass. Caceres cuts out the pass. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Pele, can he get it through? That's been slipped through. No, it's come to nothing. Stojkovic.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.
Spread out to the left, and he's picked it up out wide. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Del Piero. Now it's Messi. Distributed tidily. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliantly. There's the header! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Over to the left. And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well measured. Well read. Nice interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a pretty loose pass. Raul. Bellingham. Stojkovic. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Caceres. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Laid out to the left flank. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Nice interception, well timed. Great chance! Oh, he really got hold of that. And that could set him on his way. It's Pele! Really well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Ivica Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone.
He's had a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Thuram. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played towards the other side. It's Hullet. And this is Luis Suarez. Clipped into space. Chance here to counter. Mbappe. And it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. Oh, right place, right time. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And the shot! There it is! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi. Bergomi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away. And this is Messi. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. And we have our very first corner. Backward it goes. Bellingham is on. Bellingham! And now a sudden chance to counter. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. That's going right the way across. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had a shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be...
There's the shot! And again the keeper stands strong. It's their second corner of the game. Chance! Thuram gets it clear. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And, oh, given away. Thuram. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Nedved. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is Ronaldo. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Corner number 3 coming up. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. It's not an especially good pass, that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi picks it up out wide. Nedved. And this is Nedved. Messi. Bellingham. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pull it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Maldini. Bergomi. And it's Thuram. Messi.
Has been indicated.
That's a good run he's making there. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There it is! And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Pullet. That is a great pick out. That's a decent clearance. Neymar. To Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Luis Suarez. Nedved. Messi. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
count is rising. That's
Substitution
6.
on the field. Number 20, Kvaratskhelia. Number 9, Suarez. Number 5, Gullit. Number 17,
And now they can
Makalele.
spring out of defence.
Number 23, Nedved. Coming on
Played
the
out to
field.
the right.
Number 22,
Now it's Yamal,
Figo.
looking for a runner.
Number 7, Cristiano
Cut it out.
Ronaldo. Number
Schmeichel
10,
is there to
Yamal.
clear.
Number 21,
Pedri.
Vitinha. Number
Now he's got
19,
space here.
Pedri.
Bergkamp.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Belly. It's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bergkamp. And he's gone searching crossfield. Bergkamp kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bergkamp. Rijkaard. Messi. Now it's Figo. He's found a way through. That is good strength. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bergkamp. Neymar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's tidy. He slings, he rises! He's scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think...
And the shot! He's got a goal! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. That is so good, such sharp skills. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Begley. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly...
Shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. He was alert to it. Leicester gets good distance on it. Hernes. This looks promising. And now they can spring out of defence. Pull it. Now it's from Mario. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Zico. And here's from Mario. He's found a way through. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit.
こんばんな、猫。
I think he's got to be a little quicker.
どうもどうも、こんばんは。こんばんは、こんばんは。え？
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
猫さんガチャしてます？
最近はあんましてないっすね。最近なんか必須級が絶対取らなきゃっていうようなやつ来ないんすよね。マジ？それキャッチされんのかい。賞味イサクとかもそんないらんやろって思っちゃったんで。最近なんだろう、何引いたっけな。余ったコインでドッグは出ました。ロドリだけ欲しくてちょっと。それ引いたぐらいですかね、最後に引いたの。危なっ。えぐ。まあその跳ね返りは無理だよな。もうそうなったらしゃあないもんな。アキさんはイサクとか引いたんですよね。使用感どうすか？賞味デカブツはクリロナが最強だと思ってるんで俺。
moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net.
マジ
That one will stick.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough.
マジ
Now how will things develop from here? And here's from Mario. Zico looking for the run. Great chance. Loose. In he goes again.
それは無理だわ
Zico wins.
さっきからそういうのでしか入らんやん
Remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So all square
それは
and
大
goal
丈
for
夫
the first side. Well, I think
にあるほど。嬉し泣きする猫、イサクは今日聞かせてもらいました。これから慣れていこうと思います。ロナウド強いですからね。
デカブツはロナウドマジ最強です。何でもできるっす。はあ何それ
Luis Suarez,
ぽよーん
who needs no
ぽよ
introduction.
ーんぽよーんぽよーんあ
Pele, Bonucci,
ーマジ
and here's from Mario. Passes coming off in quick succession.
やばいね危ねえ
And the first 45 minutes are up.
ロナウドはほんま強いっすね
High tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
ヘディングできてシュートモーション速くて
Certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of
う
the
わ
same pace.
軸裏最強ですよ軸裏スキルこれも結構広まってますけど本当に軸裏は強いですおすすめしますテスキャンとかダブタキャンセルなんかやらなくていいほど操作簡単なんで危ねえなんだそのパス
Played out to the right. And they can counter here.
あと細かいドリブル今の環境強いっすねスピードも大事ってなってますけどスピードよりも
Passes
賞味
short and sharp. Oh, good read.
ああそっち行っちゃうんかい
Zico has found the net here, of course.
あこのスルーパスも強いですね
That's
今
well seen too. And that is as far as they're going to go.
それがずれちゃもう無理じゃね
And here's from Mario. Now it's from Mbappe. Shot, surely.
え
Oh, super ball.
切った
Now, can they get him away? Now it's
マ
Luis
ジこのスルーパス強いっす
Suarez,
よ
certainly onside here. And
で
he's
ニアぶち抜きはあ
off the post.
マジかよ
Bonucci gets it clear.
今絶対ぶち抜いたと思ったんだけどな
That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
やべえ今のもうドリブルでちょっとタッチ遅くなっちゃったっすけど早ければ多分抜けてたっすね
Zico goes on a charge down the left. And we see that early.
おラッキーラッキー
He was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter. That's
事
for
故
sure.
でハットトリック決められるとこだったよ
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
こういうの増えるとなえるんよ
Into
ね
the land. We'll try it again now. Into the land. Have their second corner now. And the finish!
マジさっきからラッキーが続くわ
The keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his
今のも
willingness
全然
to
なん
have a
か
go at that.
今何ループシュートやろうとしたんかな普通に打ってれば多分入ってたしなムバッペなら
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just
ち
simply
なみにファンダイクいれば別に空中戦も十分だしな。
Luis Suarez. Ernest.
It's a decent chance to counter attack.
Chosen to go back.
うわ
Oh, that was
ぶつかっちゃったね。
Romario is onto it in a flash. Now it's Romario. Stood up well to him there. Belling. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pull it. Mbappe
その
is
スイング
onto
系えぐい
it.
やろ。
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest
ち
to
ょん
keep
だ
an eye
し
on.
ちょんだしでちょんだし
Nesta.
違うんだよ今の。今のはね、後ろにいたムバッペに出してほしかったんです。
And here's Romario. And here's Mbappe.
ああ終わったかな。あぶね。
Messi. Ernest. And here's Romario. Tries to pass it. Tries a shot.
終わったー。それは普通に綺麗に決められたわ。
They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward.
負けちゃうよこれ。
Momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
ここ抜けねえか。
Into the land. Go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both
攻撃意
intensity
識上げるか。
and tempo.
そいのチビには勝てよ。お前マジか。
Maintain it.
Ball's gone out of play.
お前そいつに勝てんきゃ何に勝てんね
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offense is the best form of defense.
Luis Suarez. Good, strong midfield running here. And Messi.
ん。うわミスったね
Equalised.
なんか最近ダブルタッチ出ないんだけど、非搭載になっちゃった。
Around us here.
Yes, ended up in no man's land. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pele. Nesta tearing after the ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez.
終わってる。
Works it forward.
まあそれは大丈夫。
Looking ball that.
え、なんで
Pass.
メッシメッシメッシです出したの。
It's a threatening ball. Oh, important interception. Somewhat off target. And this is Pele. And this is Romario.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
こういうのとかね。で大外。
Ernest. He's picked his way. Chance for a shot. That is commitment to the cause.
そんな残り数分で変えることあんの？なら俺も変えるけど。超攻撃メンツでいこう。アキさんはもう配信終わったんかな？
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on
ど
the
う考え
service.
てもネロベだよ。
And he gets rid in a hurry.
わあ、これやばいな。
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
ああ、ダメだそれは。
He's gone looking
終
for
わった。
safety.
へえ、なんだそれお前。
Is as far as it goes.
負けちゃいましたね。最初の2点がなければね。
Momentum shifting this way.
まあその後の展開力のなさが原因だ俺の。ちょっとトイレに行ってきますね。 はいはいはいはいはい。ふう。なんかフレマ配信してる人とかいないかね。今何位だったか全然見てねえや。2枚か。格上だね。
Is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice.
でかっ、
And
誰
there's
こ
a
れ。
real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise.
And the shots! Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Lahm picks it up out wide. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
OK
Mbappe! He scored! There is the breakthrough. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And he shoots!
はい。
Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice.
今の通ったのラッキーやな。
A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's two now without reply.
いけ、スピード。くそ。
Front-footed football.
さすがに無理
The
か。
manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
やば。
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Thuram. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bale chasing after it. Belly. He's had it nicked away. Love is having a shot! And yes, it's there! Back within one. They have them in their sights.
マルクス・テュラムってそんなでけえの？
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Vieira
やっ
did
ぱ
just
ビエラが
about
最
enough
強
to
よ。
come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bale has it in a wide position. Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? Shapes
これ
the
軸裏。
shots.
最強、マジで。
And this is getting better and better.
ほんま軸裏強いわ。
For a class finish.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to
い
be
や
put
ー、
to
それ
bed.
取れねえ
There's
か。
little sympathy about.
Not the most convincing of passes. The pass is intercepted. Deftly out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's an excellent interception. That was very necessary. Well, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And this is Neymar. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Distributed tidily. Bellingham, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely!
キン
And it's there! And he is just ripping it up!
ギブかな。
They forced the error and
ありが
extracted
てえ。
and that's it. Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
普通に DB 値行ってそうなあれだったけどな。やっぱ行ってるか。
is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Bellingham reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names
Yeah,
on the
Maji.
team sheet, a priceless asset.
Belletti crosses it in, and Dijk clears it away. Liverpool with the corner, there first. He rises! It's a decent clearance. And it's Davies. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Isco. And this is Neymar. Isco. Bellingham. We expected better, and so did he. Pele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal. He's shifting through
い
the
やー、そこで固まんの勘弁して。
did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. Oh, Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pele. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game.
あー、ミスった。
Neymar.
時空でやっちゃったらまずいよな。
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Suarez. Great chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Mbappe really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Isco. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Barella. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
ゴール前必ずなんでこんなに重くなるの？
Neymar.
えぐいって。
Messi looking for the run. He can run onto that. Carefully. Messi. And that interception was most necessary. Barella. It's really well manoeuvred. Needs the return pass. Mendes gets into some space. Cleared away. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. It's Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. Good driving run. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Isco. Neymar. Messi. Good read, needed to be. Can he
グロすぎ。なんでそれがそうなんだよ。
Simple itself.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another.
Takes a shot! It's loose now, they want to get it. Oh, what has happened here?
は？おいおいおい、マジかよ。勘弁してくれや、それ。はい？ お前そんなんも決めらんないんかい。右足下手くそすぎだろ。
Hitting Peter wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can spring out of defence.
ええ
Now it's come to nothing.
地獄すぎるやん。
Now it's Isco.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe
お
both actually.
お、急にこの人
And that interception
この人と
was
相性がそんな悪いの？
necessary.
さっきまでこんなことになってなかったけど。
Taken back almost at once. Yeah, laid up towards the front line. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Davids. And it's Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Isco. There's the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Isco. Can he get on the end of this? Now can he find a finish? And he's picked it up out wide. Luis Suarez. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's not got that quite right. Vieira. Turan. And he's forced to go back. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Luis Suarez. Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, chasing the game, trailing by 1.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
やばすぎ。
He's got away. Isco. Isco plowing. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Isco clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool have their second corner now. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It's a really well measured ball. Isco. And the shot!
え
He has done it!
それが通っちゃうんだ。
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That has not gone well. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Guti.
Number 7.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Coming on the field.
Nuno Mendes.
Number 11.
Gravenberg.
Number 14.
Beckenbauer.
Number
And
13.
Gravenberg.
Cristiano
Nice
Ronaldo.
sequence of passes this.
Number 8. Bale. Number 23.
Bale.
Nedved. Substitutions taking
And they
place.
can counter here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao driving on and making good progress. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Out for a throw. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they win it back again. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Threads one in. Now it's Guti. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nedved. No way through. Gravenberg. And here's Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Del Piero going face to face with his great rival. He's having a shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Bale. Nedved. It's Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
A heavy challenge. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was alert to it. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played, well played. Nedved.
There will be 1 minute
Nedved
at a time.
running with the ball. Pullet. 1 minute to add according to the board. Out to the left it goes. And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. night this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Takes a shot! It's in! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Here comes another cross. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Nedved. Gives it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Out to the right. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Crosses it in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Luis Suarez. Nesta. There's a sharp little ball here. Del Piero. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
いや今のパスじゃなくてそのまま一人で行けばよかったな。
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Del Piero. Belling can so cleverly bypass the press. Too much on that, it's gone out. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Del Piero stood his ground strongly. Ah, such a clever touch. Del Piero, great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pirlo. Now he's got space here. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that is expert. And a chance! And it's come back out to him.
誰それ。
Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him.
Decent chance! He has done it! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Floated through. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that
それ
equaliser.
しかやってこねえなこいつ。
Perfect placement. The one bullish header.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now Mbappe. He's having a shot! And he's there to belt it away. That was probably asking just too much. Chance! And it's in! And they've got their lead back. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Del Piero. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. That has been knocked clear. Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's picked out the run. Oh, just skips big chance. Must be.
いやーマジ。
Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Out towards the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been cleared. That is going to be the final action of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. And the game has already resumed here. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's clever. This is Dembele. And it's Lam. Lam delivers. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Pirlo gathers from the goal kick. Belly. Yeah. Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pirlo. A searching ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Thuram with the clearance. No way through. Over to the left. Roberto Carlos. Delivered with swing. That'll be a throw-in. Dembele. Luis Suarez. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. Driving forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a bad
PK
place
de
to
しょ。
challenge. What's he giving? So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort.
ナイスナイス。
More than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim. Football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Decent chance! Messi. Luis Suarez. Yamal. Can he get it through? He has found a way for Rafinha! Goal! Leon! And Lyon are in front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. Thuram knocks it into space. Some really good ball movement. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. De Jong. Yamal. Tries to play it through. Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Neymar. Brilliantly cut out. That has not gone well. And he's on it, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Shot a goal! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's...
And the shot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite. He's tried one! And that certainly packs a punch. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Bellingham. Yamal, and that interception was most necessary. Yamal really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Rafinha. 30 minutes gone. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Yamal. De Jong. It's a pretty loose pass. Chance here to counter. And he was quick to react. Bellingham. Oh, good looking ball. And it's Messi. Yamal. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's in a good position here. Real chance! Oh, what a mistake! That's a shade optimistic. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Great vision. Now it's Isak. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Great chance! Just a whisker away. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Isak. And here's Dembele. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well measured. He's shifting through the gears here. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And there is the half-time whistle. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. It's a sharp little ball here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shoots! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things...
Takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Van Dijk. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Yeah. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, that's been intercepted.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Neymar.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Yamal. Oh, red. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Promising position. And it's Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Rooney. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yamal. This is De Jong. Oh, super ball. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Thuram calmly anticipates.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bellingham. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ferdinand cuts it out. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nesta. And that could set him on his way. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No way through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Dembele. And the shot! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. The final 5 minutes. That is good alertness.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's a decent... And a chance!
もう最悪だわ。
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Rafinha, Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk. Messi. And we're done. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
なんかメッセージ来とるやん。誰これ。なんか来とるわ。しょうがねえ、返してやるか。誰だこれ。あれどこ行った？濃すいゴールばかりで素晴らしい。 しょうがねえな。こいつのために配信見返してやるか。誰これ。シュート剣って人？しゃあないの。こいつ、フラスルばっかのやつが何を言ってんの？なんかフレリク来てたな。許可してやるか。 何がこすいゴールばっかだよな。メッセじゃなくて VC 飛ばしてくりゃいいのに。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Nicely shaped ball. That's put paid to a promising move. Foot in. And it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away?
すごいみんなフラするばっかだね。
Gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Dembele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
This looks promising. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham with the delivery. Schmeichel deals with that nice and
Eh.
simple. Still goalless at the moment. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Nigeria trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack.
Oh, what has happened here? Ball has bounced loose now. Great vision. And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to...
Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Jordi Alba gets it clear. Take back. Seedorf. more than 15 minutes till half-time. Belly can so cleverly bypass the press. Seedorf. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And it's a poor one. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. Neymar. Belly.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's wide and looking to get onto this. Shapes to shoot! And now they can clear their lines. And here's Yamal. He's having a shot! Another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's been played through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just lacking in accuracy. Bergovi. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. That has not gone well. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Oh, that was vital. Turan is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Belly. Some really good ball movement. Yeah. He's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's in a great position here. That's going to go a long way. The referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Quick announcement today that a number of
We reached the
clubs
halfway
today's
point,
match is
and
now
neither
underway.
side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
That's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Out of play for a goal kick. Belly.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's a throw-in. It's Belling. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's clever. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And this is Luis Suarez. He's hit.
いや、オフか。おいおい、抜けんなよ。
Bellingham. Now there's a goes for a shot. He's got a goal. The second half off to a spectacular start.
Isak really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Nigeria can make their change now with a break in play. Nigeria have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Pull it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No, he is not giving anything away. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Vieira. And he welcomes it in. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Bergomi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's through and all alone!
Ha?
Well, you'd expect
Maジ
nothing
かよ。
less from him, Peter.
Bullets powering forward here. Seedorf. And he shoots! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Things starting to look... Real chance! Suarez is flagged offside. Just about up to 75 minutes. Luis Suarez, and he's found the way past. And he's heaved it away. Get a throw in. Nesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's intervened well there. Belly. Yeah. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Isak. Messi. And it's Lam. What about this cross? Caught offside that time. Van Dijk.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Very nicely done. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And the shots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth corner of the game. He gets big! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ernest. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's on it. Yeah. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. Searching pass he's played there. We are into stoppage time. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Probing pass. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day.